Hey guys, it's Sophia with Kamikaze Kiwi, and we just got done seeing Power Rangers.
Yay!
So we're just
possibly the best movie of all time.
According to
True fact. TrueFact.com says best movie of all time.
According to Tony, Booth Babe Tony, and True Facts, best movie of all time. We're gonna go over the pros and cons and talk about why. Okay, I forgot to say, and always with me is Booth Babe and Ninja Tony. Sorry about that. Like you didn't know who he was by now. Unless you're new, then welcome. This is Booth Babe and Ninja Tony, and I'm Sophia.
Already.
You know what?
A second time.
You know what? Repeating things that have been done previously is kind of a thing now. I.e. the Power Rangers movie and like every other movie that is just the 80s movies done over again. So we're actually going to talk about that. Okay, so we're going to start with pros. It wasn't terrible.
I was very surprised.
We were really surprised.
I was like, I want to watch big stuff punch other big stuff. And then I was pleasantly surprised with a character-driven story about teenagers that I didn't hate.
Yeah.
I was really worried that I was like, oh, teenagers.
Especially with the trailer. Like, the trailer makes the Yellow Ranger look really obnoxious.
Oh, no, yeah, definitely
yes, obnoxious, annoying. Like, oh, someone should have warned you guys. Oh, this Raider did.
Like, oh, God, I want to throw you
out
the window.
Get out. I was a teenager, and I hated myself as a teenager, and I wasn't that annoying.
Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, yeah, you were.
I was always a small adult.
But she was very good. Like,
But it was actually kind of good. It helped develop who she was, oddly enough, being obnoxious. But also, everyone was kind of decently developed, surprisingly so.
And also, like, interpersonal relationships were developed, which is important because that's what the whole movie is about.
That's what the whole movie is about.
It's about building their relationships so that they can become the Power Rangers.
So they can have a sequel.
Oh, well, I mean that, but, like, that's the source of their power in this movie.
Friendship. Friendship is magic.
Yes, basically. They have to be good friends, and then they can be good Power Rangers.
That's right. So that was actually pretty good.
It talked about, like, children, like, teenagers' issues without being too heavy-handed, like bullying, but also things like cyberbullying and things like that. It was very good.
It's like, so one of the things that it definitely did is it brought up, like, because it has so much nostalgia in it, not just because it is, you know, the Power Rangers, but also because all the music they use is remakes of other classics that were in, like, especially 80s movies. Stand By Me, gosh, The Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller. Then it also had, like, other stuff, like, there was a little bit of what, like, The Goonies. There's just a little bit of everything. But then it also had things about, like, 90s kids. Like, it had a very, like, Nickelodeon feel to it, but it was filmed like social media style. So that was really cool.
I'll save that for cops, okay?
I forgot a pro, and so I wanted to make sure I, like, smash cut it in here real fast. The Rangers weren't based on, like, the weird thing where, like, the black guy was the Black Ranger and the yellow was the Asian Ranger, like that weird kind of, like, genotyping thing that we used to do back in the day. That wasn't the case. Everyone actually got colors that were a lot more like their personalities than like their skin tone. So that's a positive.
Oh no, the colors were also very important. You always have to watch what people were wearing, and sometimes when they were thinking about other people, they wore that person's color. It was very cool.
It was very cool. Also, the diversity in the group was great. Of course, you know, the whole thing where, like, you know, the 90s where we made sure that we had one of every kind, basically. That was kind of not good. I mean, it was a good idea, and it was executed very poorly. But in this one, they didn't do that, and they have a homosexual character. They have a character that's on the autism spectrum. They have a character that has internal problems, like emotional internal problems, and so the way that they express that is different. It's actually pretty decently done, like kind of deep for a Power Rangers film.
Yeah, for a deep, I would say deep for a teenager-focused film.
Which was not teenager-focused. They made, I'm not gonna spoil it, sorry. Anyways, but yes, it was pretty pretty decent
some
done.
of the homages.
Cons. There's some of them. I don't like the way it's filmed at all.
Well, I mean, it's like the way we film. It's like the shaky cam.
It is the shaky. Yes, but we're two nerds with a camera, and it doesn't get better. They did a lot of like spinning, like whoa stuff,
Get some lens flare in there.
and like, oh yeah, where's the like,
lens flare.
if they're like, oh, I passed out. No, stop it.
You're gonna make our viewers throw up.
I am. Well, honestly, I could not have watched it in 3D. I would have gotten sick. But I'm kind of sensitive to that stuff. I was really surprised at how and I'm sure it's purposeful because it is kind of that YouTube era, kind of amateurish. But I don't like it. I don't like that in a big budget film. I don't know how big budget film this is, but if you're gonna put it on the biggest screen that you can get to, the silver screen, then you should, not use shaky cam.
It's dark. Again, cinematography issue here. It's there's parts that are very bright, but then like in the beginning a lot, it's like dark. And it was a dark and stormy night. And look how dark it is. I can barely see my face. And it's just like in the shadow of Sophia's hair. And I can't make it dark enough to show you how dark it was in this darn movie sometimes.
That's how dark it was. You just got a taste of it.
Who was talking there?
We're cinematographer geniuses, don't you know it? Well, and a lot of that was done because of the stunt doubling. Woo.
Was it?
Yeah. And a lot of the fights were like that.
They were just talking.
And
like,
that
I'm
too.
talking to you, and it's like dark.
I'm talking
to who?
I'm talking to you. Do you know who's talking right now? You can never tell who's talking right now.
It's morphin' time.
The biggest con for me, and I know this is gonna sound silly, but for every woman who's ever wanted armor like everybody else, titty plates, I'm sorry, breastplates, boob plates. Let me get this straight. We put a gay character in here. We put a character with autism. We are just exploring diversity. And honey, you can't make pectoral plates for everybody? You gotta make the ladies have titty plates? No. It's 2017, we're past that. And I understand it's kind of like, oh, well, how are you gonna recognize which one's a girl? Do you need to? They're the Power Rangers. It's not the power, like, the girl ranger and the boy ranger. That's not how it works. I don't know, it was really frustrating. Now, they did kind of talk about that at the very end of the movie, but not enough, in my opinion. I feel like it was a stylized choice that was poorly done, because it wasn't just that the breastplate is accented, and you can see pictures of it online, is that they actually like molded cups for these teenage girls with boobs. And I just don't appreciate that. I don't. I want breastplate armor like everybody else. You're quiet. You're very quiet.
I have nothing to add here.
I will say though, they gave everyone booty plates, and that was weird. The other thing is, I didn't like, I mean, they are more high school-ish age, I think, than most films, but it's still kind of difficult to see them as high schoolers. Like, they're ungodly, like, unsupervised, and super independent, and I don't know, and kind of older looking. Some of them are kind of older looking.
Yeah, some of them are. Some of them I believe it though.
Some of it I would believe, like the two female leads. I actually think that they both looked a lot more age appropriate than most of the guys, but it wasn't bad. My other con is that have you ever played, whenever you were a kid, you had like this thing and it had a whole bunch of little nails and you put your hand in it and it like kept the shape of your hand? Did you ever do that with your face?
Yeah. It's gross.
It is
gross.
Bunch
of germs on there.
It's gross. Don't do that. That's apparently what Zardon did. Like, his chosen form is to put his face in that thing all the time.
Oh. Let's move on.
It's gross. It's Jeremy. We've got to start finding a way to like record indoors, because this is ridiculous.
Not in a wind tube.
Not in a wind tube. Anyway, so quick questions.
Go for it.
Okay. Music, yes or no?
Yes.
Actually, yes. They did a great job on a lot of the sound design and a lot of music.
There's a scene where Rita like pulls her staff somewhere, and it's like I hear the staff
coming
before I see it. I was like, that was good because it was like in the back of the theater. They did a really good job with the sound design, like bringing that like it was like Thor style.
It was. It was very Thor style.
You did it. Like they 100% got that idea from Marvel, and
200% took that from Marvel.
And Marvel probably got it from someone else.
Yeah.
But they did a very good job.
They did an excellent job on it.
I was like, I noticed that and I liked it.
Okay, origin story, yes or no?
Yes.
Actually,
do I care? Good.
It doesn't matter because which origin story you're gonna go through?
There was
Power
5
Rangers.
coins and they got magic superpowers. I'm good with it. It sounds good.
Fine.
Great.
It's fine.
They didn't teleport anywhere. Sorry. Spoiler alert.
Oh, spoiler alert that they didn't teleport anywhere. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
My favorite part of the TV show, the 5 lines.
Love story, yes or no?
Yes, there was none.
Yes, there was none. It was
the trailer
beautiful.
Made it seem like there was.
Yes, the trailer made it seem like there was going to be one, and there really wasn't, and it was wonderful.
Trailer, what are you doing?
Because the trailer was not good. The trailer was not good compared to the movie at all. Would you see it in theaters? Yes or no?
I would. I would see it. Okay, so here's the thing. I came in. I wanted to see big things punch big things, and I was like, yes. And I was like, this movie's gonna be bad. I don't care. I just want to see big things. And I was like. We just want a crappier teenage angsty Pacific Rim is what we wanted. Yeah, it's really what it was.
And honestly, it was better than that.
Let me tell you, they have really stepped their game up. Hollywood, Hollyweird, as we call it here in my household, Hollyweird.
No, we don't.
Yes, they really stepped up their giant monster game, like since Pacific Rim, since Avengers 2.8, Civil War.
Well, I mean, Marvel in general has really kind of made everyone kind of jump on it a little bit more for hero movies.
But yeah,
I would not.
Really enjoyed the big stuff.
I would not. I wouldn't watch it in theaters. But I'm not a huge Power Rangers fan. I went to see it because A, I want to talk to you guys, and B, Tony wanted to go, and we also went with friends.
Punch other big stuff.
And we went with friends, and it was totally worth it to see with friends. I don't care about seeing it in theaters.
I say see it, man.
I definitely would not pay money to see it in 3D.
Discord in the household. What's gonna happen in the next episode?
All right.
Booth Babe will not be here. We're gonna be separated now. What are our YouTube kids
Power Rangers was all about how friendship makes everything work, and we can't make it work.
That's right. All right, what's next?
There is an end credit scene. What did you think about it?
I can't think about it because all I can think about is someone putting their face in that pin stuff. Ugh. I can't. Am I like, I need soap now.
Mouthwash.
So bad.
There is a post scene, but it's not a credit scene. So make sure you stay for it. It's hard not to, actually. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching our video. Cousin It. Thank you so much for watching Sophia's video. We got to figure out a way to do this inside. Our videos are extra fast and crappy because we're still in the middle of moving. One day we'll live in a place, guys, and it'll be fantastic, and we'll still have crappy reviews. It is what it is. If you like this style, there will be stuff around and down below. Make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, all those things that you say at the end of the video. Just imagine I said them if I didn't get to them. Have a good one.